Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Tom Box, and Tom Box is here to answer your request for finally the Dino Thunder deck. That's right, I've got Dino Thunder ready right here, but oh my god, why aren't you zoomed in yet, Tom Box? That's because I'm also answering another request. You guys have been asking me for an update for my Danger Thunder deck. I have the update, but I don't want to make a full video out of it, so I'm just going to showcase the entire list right here in like a minute, just so that we can get on with the real deal, which is the Dino Thunder deck, okay? So, I'm just going to run through the list right now so you guys can see it. That's why I'm so zoomed up, because you can see every single card and I don't need to deal with it. Alright, so for our normal summon lineup, we have also our Thunder Dragon lineup. This is the full Thunder line that I play. Let's get that out of the way. Then we go into our Dragon lineup, which is Goliath, which is that, one Phantasme, triple Levianeer, one Brotor, triple Collapse Serpent, and triple White Dragon Wyvern Burster. It doesn't matter which dragon you open with anymore, you just want to see a dragon and you can play with it. And it's very easy. If you can't play with this one, that means you can play with that one. Then finally, the entire Danger lineup is made up of all the best ones. And finally, triple Sega's Light. There you go. That is the lineup for the main deck. And for the extra deck, you have your dragon package here. That's the dragon package. And then we have Phoenix Cerberus, Unicorn, double Skull Dread, double Colossus. There you go. This is the update to that deck. And let's just swipe all this off so we can move on to our key deck here, Dino Thunder. Into the main course of this video, we have Chaos Dinosaur Thunder. That's right, I've mixed in Chaos into the deck because Chaos dragons, like the black and the white dragon, they synergize very well and they offer you a free extender. And that extender can get you to the guard dragon play and to give you some big extra deck monster. And surprisingly, it works really well because dinosaurs are mainly lights and darks. It just lets you get there. You don't mind banishing cards either. So that's why I chose to mix it in. A lot of you guys are like, oh man, what are you going to do with the Miscellaneousaurus? Is that going to be part of the deck? The answer is no. Miscellaneousaurus does not work with a Thunder Dragon Dinosaur deck. It's just because it's fire. It does not mix in very well. I get that you want to put in like the yugioh, but that doesn't synergize very well. So I'm just going to heads up, just tell you guys. But this deck plays very similarly to the Danger Thunder deck, but well, it performs a very similar combo at equal strength, if not stronger, but at half the price. But what does it cost you for going to half the price? Well, because you're not playing Dangers, you're not going to have as many extenders. But because you're also not running Dangers, you get to run different things to help you get consistency, like spell cards, and dinosaurs have a ton of spell cards that support them. And let's just get into this deck and I'll show you guys a combo that you can do, which kind of results in a very similar board that you guys might already be very familiar with if you guys have been playing Danger Thunder. Alright, remember to hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so I can answer more of these deck requests. So anyways, let's go on to this one. Kicking off the build, we have Triple Soul Eating Oviraptor, your normal summon of the deck. Use it to search Pill, use it to search Giant Rex, use it to search whatever that you need. To search Pill, you mill the Quatless, or you can even use it to search Ultimate Conductor Tyranno to kill your opponent. So there's a lot of things you can do. You can even use it to search Pancratops in the case that you go second, or if you choose the main deck it. I'm not the boss of you. This is just a foundation for you guys to tweak the deck, but this is what kind of worked for me for now. And then we have the Dino DNA brother of Armageddon Knight. Why not? You get to get access to either your Thunder Dragons or you get access to your dinosaurs. And you get dinosaur, you can get the Pill by dumping Quatless with this card because Quatless is dark. So there's that. So this is your Dino DNA. These are your normal summons. You run 4 normal summons. Technically, there's a 5th normal summon, which you likely aren't going to normal summon. You're going to banish this bad boy just so that it gets a free summon onto the board. And with Pill, this is a free summon as well. And of course, we have double Quatless. Don't need any more. You're going to brick like crazy. Fun fact, this card, if it's in your hand, it's not that bad if you can go into the guard dragon play. If you get to Brotor, damn, you got your Pill. You got this guy on the field as well. Yeah, I'll show you what you can do with that. With rulings, anyways. Then we have one Ultimate Conductor Tyranno because he's your boss, and that would make up the entire lineup of your dinosaurs. That's all you really need. No miscellaneous. Don't play miscellaneous. And when I tried miscellaneous, it was a brick, and some of you guys on my Discord has already agreed with me that like, if you play miscellaneous, it's terrible. If you're gonna play Lost World, play the miscellaneous. Not for the Thunder Dragon build though. So for the Thunder stuff, we have double Thunder Dragon Dark. Now, bear with me here. I'm running a third one, but technically this is supposed to be a third copy of Roar. Play 3 Roars and 2 Darks. Don't play it this way around, because if you play Allure of Darkness in this build, you don't mind the banish. If you play the Allure, I guess this build is a bit more Allure friendly, where you can just banish this and add the Hawk right away. Sure, you're not getting the extra body, but if you want the extra body, you need the pill play. And this one's a bit safer in terms of that, where during your opponent's turn, you get to ditch one and you'll be fine. If you play only 2 copies of this, in Danger Thunder, yeah, you want to pitch it, but in Dino Thunder, you might not want to pitch this card, because if you banish Roar, you're not going to be able to summon anything. And that's something that you could trip over and cause yourself to misplay. In this build right now, there's only double Roar. I recommend playing 3. I just think it's more consistent because you want the extra bodies, and the bodies do matter. It's just that I've been playing online so much that you should be playing a third one. The third copy should be that. You know what? On the list on the side, I'm just gonna put 3 Roars rather than 2. So yeah, you need 3 Roars. 1 Thunder Dragon Hawk, and I'm running double Matrix. I'm not running regular Thunder Dragons because I'm not running the Danger package. It makes less sense to run the regular Thunder Dragons. I guess that you can get like, oh, it's a free +1, guys, but what am I gonna do with those Thunder Dragons? I can't ditch them into the graveyard. I don't maximize on my danger monsters since I run 0, so I rather run something that if I already have something in my hand, or if I already used a copy of Thunder Dragon Dark, I can summon out Matrix, and Matrix will still offer me that recovery of a free plus, and it still works out. So this is my choice. And of course, 1 copy of Thunder Dragon Duo. You should just play this card because it's just really free. It's a level 8, it's a free body, and it lets you search. Now, in terms of my dragon lineup, 1 Chaos Dragon Levianeer. This is kind of more budget, but I don't want to maximize on a card that I can't always use. You manipulate the graveyard a lot more, and you banish a lot more out of your graveyard. The only way that you can maximize this card is to use the Guard Dragon package, which is why I cut this one down to 1. I can break boards with the other cards as well, and I play 1 copy of Amorphage Goliath. This can be Sloth. I think Sloth might be a bit better because you're just going to tribute summon. The levels don't matter on this one because you can't really overlay with it anyway. And the last non-real budget card, we have 1 Phantasme. You can search this to your hand. Why not? Why would you need more? And in the case that you have too many, it doesn't feel very good. I even cut it down to 1 in my main build, but I guess if you're going to go to Nationals and you're not going to invest in Dangers, you might want a 2nd copy of that, just because of like the Orcus decks and whatnot. And for the 1 dragon, we have Omni Dragon Brotor. Let me explain why this card is so good if I haven't explained it enough. Yeah, you can use it to search for basically anything. You can use it to search a Dark Dinosaur. If you have Qualis on board, you can search for a Soul Eating Oviraptor. If you have a Dark Dragon, you can search for Chaos Dragon Levianeer. If you have a Dark Fiend on the field, you can search for Vanity's Fiend and perform a Vanity's Fiend summon, which is kind of silly. I'm thinking there is a way to abuse this card in a fairy deck where you can use it to search Christia and then summon out that Christia using like Saryuja. It is legit a possibility. If you can figure it out, go figure it out and tell me how that works out for you. But this card is amazing. Oh my god, and you only need 1 copy. And it'll keep you alive if it's in your hand if you open kind of bricky. Now on to the White Dragon, triple White Dragon, into double Black Dragon. This build, you don't have as many lights, so because of your lack of lights, you should probably run this. And you're not going to throw a Thunder Dragon into the graveyard early, so that's why you only need 2 copies. 1 Destrudo, because that lets you extend, and it can also convert into a Guard Dragon. Now onto the spell lineup. 1 Foolish Burial, double Evolution Pill. The pills are kind of self-explanatory. Use it to summon out Quatlis or UCT, or sometimes even Pancratops if you need Pancratops. Foolish Burial can be quite flexible. It can be a pill search. It could be putting a giant Rex into the graveyard. This is like one of the most important ones, I think, next to the pills. We have triple Allure of Darkness because the deck's mainly dark and you can get the search right away. It doesn't hurt. It's always a plus. Triple Fossil Dig so that you can always have access to your big dinosaur soul eating Oviraptor. That's why it's consistent. Like normally if you don't run any way to search a card, the number would be like 5, but now you technically have, well, 7 ways to get to your pills. So yeah, that's right, pill up, guys. Triple call, but the grave because hand traps suck. I don't like getting hand trapped, and I like, oh, this card's really good against like Orcus, so you don't have to eat Dingirsu. And finally, 1 gold Sark, because you can use this to banish Giant Rex, and you can use it to banish a Thunder Dragon as well, so you get their effect. So that's the main deck lineup. I guess if you really want to, you can put in Twin Twisters in here, or even MST, or Cosmic Cyclone for that matter. It really doesn't hurt. Let's go into the extra deck. Okay, for extra deck, we have double Thunder Dragon Colossus. You don't need a third one. If you need a third one, I don't know what you're doing anymore. And I also play 1 copy of Titan in this build. Why play the Titan? Well, if you get hand trapped to the ground and you only finish off with like Colossus somewhere on the left side, somewhere on the top, it's better to have one of each. You can use it to fight the Salamangreat matchup. You do have more things to activate because you own the copy of Matrix, and that gives you the additional pop. That's why I'm running 1 copy of this. It's just for versatility purposes, to be honest. And I don't need to get myself a second Saryuja. As for the rest of it, we have for Dinosaur, we have Evolsaur Dulka. Yeah, well, it's just when you get a chance of getting 2 dinosaurs out, which is once in a blue moon. And time for the Guard Dragon package. We have LP, we have Pisty, and Agripane. All of these are necessary. And on top of that, we have the supplementary package. So if you have these 3, you have the other 3, which was Hieratic Seal, Triple Burst, and Beak Cop. Beak Cop is just amazing. I was like, why don't you run Landfornicus or Landfornicus? It's because this is an effect monster. You can use it to go into more monsters, to be honest. So that is the Guard Dragon package. You run 1 copy of Hope Harbinger because you can technically make this card, although not as likely, but you can also summon it out with the Guard Dragon package if you want to just jump to conclusions. There is 1 Hot Red Dragon Abyss because that's more likely what you're going to summon. And we have the Nightmare package, Nightmare Phoenix, Nightmare Unicorn, and of course 1 copy of Saryuja. That is the entire package. It functions very well, and I'm going to show you guys the 1 combo to kind of do the same thing that you see all the time. Alright, I turned on my hacks, so my combo's going to go uninterrupted for this play. So here we go. So I'm going to start things off with a Soul Eating Oviraptor. Now, depending on the extenders you have, if you have 1 additional Thunder monster, it changes it up. If you have Giant Rex available, you get a Saryuja play for free, and you get to dig into those plays. I kind of want to highlight it, but at the same time, I kind of want to highlight how the combo is really basically a copy of, or access to Soul Eating Oviraptor or some sort of pill, and then you need a Dark Thunder Dragon, for the most case, and a White or Black Dragon, depending on what kind of plays or what kind of monsters you have that you can shove into the graveyard. So kicking things off, we have Soul Eating Oviraptor. We're going to throw our pill into the graveyard. If you notice that some of these sleeves are different colors, because it's coming from my main deck of Danger Thunder, and I don't own every single card, so what am I going to do? Okay, so Qualis activates. We're going to get ourselves the pill. We're just going to play the pill now. And if they're going to hand trap me, bam! No, you don't get to do it. We're going to pay the cost. Banishing Dinosaur, Qualis, and that. If you banish a Giant Rex, then you know you're going to go into a Saryuja for sure. And you can get that extra reach. Alright? So, now that we've hit these 2, we're going to go ahead and summon out the other Qualis onto this side. We just want to make sure that this zoning area is safe. This Soul Eating Oviraptor is going to get linked off, and we're going to be fine with that. Now we have our Thunder Dragon Roar going off. With Thunder Dragon Roar going off, we're just going to summon out Thunder Dragon Dark. And we need to put a Dark monster into the graveyard right now, so we're just going to link these 2 off into our Beak Cop. So with Beak Cop, we get Dark Effect, Dark, and we're going to add the Hawk, so we're safe now. And now we're going to banish our Dinosaur. It doesn't really matter what you banish. You're going to banish basically every single card here. And we're going to summon out our Wyver Burster. The Wyver Burster, now we just do some Guard Dragon shenanigans. And here we go. So we go into our LP. Wyver Burster effect, add Black Dragon, summon out Black Dragon, banish White Dragon, send this to grave. Now we go into... where is he? Pisty. Now we have left, right arrow pointing this way. We can activate LP. But before we do that, make sure you get that search. We can activate LP now. And since we activate LP, we're going to summon out Brotor. Fun fact, these white and black dragons, they are hard summon their nomies. You cannot special summon them out of the graveyard, so if anyone tries to do that, just call them out on it right away. Okay, so Brotor has been special summoned. Use Brotor effect. We're going to throw away this Call by the Grave. You can technically throw away the White Dragon too. It doesn't really matter what you throw. Just keep the Hawk, okay? Hawk is very important for later on. And with this in mind, we're going to target the LP. Now, so for Brotor targets, you can target this, and you can search a what is that card? A Soul Eating Oviraptor. This you can get any of your Dark Dragons. And searching this, same thing. Don't recommend searching this. If you get Ogren on this, it blows up. If you target this, you can search Vanity's Fiend. Fun fact: if you can do the entire summon combo without using a single normal summon, I recommend targeting this if you have a Vanity's Fiend. Which is why you can run one Vanity's Fiend and you can search it, and you can get that summon to lock your opponent out in like mirror matches. Definitely give it a try if you hate the Danger Thunder matchup or the Orcus matchup. Something you can do to lock your opponent out from even being able to play the damn game. So yeah, there's that. So anyways, I'm going to target the LP. I'm going to get myself a card rip. I don't know. Card rip versus a lockout. You guys make your choices there. So we get an LP, we get a discard a card. Oh, by the way, the discard thing is not a cost. The discard thing is part of the effect. So if you have a Qualis stuck in your hand and you summon out a Brotor without going to this part of the combo, yeah, you get a free search for Pill. So you can make Pill play and you get a Qualis out for free. Alright, so we ditched the White Dragon. And okay, now we're gonna go ahead and link these two up because we want to get into Agripane as soon as we can. But to get into Agripane, the only way you can do it is through Triple Burst. If you're playing against a Sky Striker deck, I think this part of the combo is the scariest when you go into battle, because if they try to use like whatever on you, it's not really going to work out. But if they have like a Shizuku pointing this way, you can take your dragon. If you have an extra monster available, like an extra dragon, if you can just go into Chaos Dragon Levianeer right now and just banish your card, summon out, I don't know, another negator, perhaps Hope Harbinger right here. Then you have a thing that can negate the raid from coming out of the graveyard. You have 2 spell negates right here ready to go. You can just kill your opponent. I'm just saying, it's a possibility if they leave with a Shizuku pointing this way. If they leave you with a zone to play with, you can do this. So yeah, just a fun fact. So anyways, moving on with the play here, we got into here. Now we're gonna use Pisty to revive Brotor, and yeah, we're gonna just take that, go into Agripane. Agripane effect, because I have left, right, and down arrow. We can go into Hot Red Dragon. Hot Red Dragon, I guess. Okay, so at this point, you can make a choice. If you have one additional Thunder Dragon, if you have just one additional Thunder Dragon, I recommend going into a 4-material Saryuja. But if you don't have the additional Thunder Dragon, then yeah, don't bother with that. Say I'm not going into it. If I don't go into it, we're gonna reverse time in a bit, and we're gonna come back to this point. So if I don't have it, I can just go into a 3-material Saryuja. Okay, so I have a special summon, I have the attack boost. I can go ahead and just summon out this by banishing all of these 3 guys, and I can rip a card out of their hand. Now I can activate that, revive my Thunder Dragon Roar, tribute it, put Thunder Dragon Colossus onto the field, take these 2 because I don't want to give my opponent a zone, and we have Erratic Seal, which in turn is going to give us access to that. So we have 2 negations, very similar, because similar to the Hope Harbinger, except that the Qualis kind of functions the same way. Can you put Hope Harbinger onto the field? Yes, you can, and you can still have the Colossus. That is also possible, but it requires you to have a bit of a sackier hand, where you need to have Thunder Dragon Duo available. Technically, you could, if you already put like Colossus on board, you can search Duo, but you won't be ripping a card out of their hand unless you already have those cards in your hand. Then you can get the full extension, which is why the Danger Engine is so much more versatile, because the Danger Engine doesn't really care. You can overextend, you can always get there. This one, you need a bit of a luck sack to kind of get to those combos where you overextend. So in any case, you kind of finish your board like this, which is negate, negate, interruption, summon of Dew to cut out the extra deck, and anti-search. So that is the finishing board if you go into a 3 material Saryuja. So let's rewind for a little bit. Alright, we're back. We just time traveled back to this point. Do you go into the 4 material one? Well, we'll see what happens if you go into a 4 material one now. Okay, so we're gonna summon out this. We're gonna banish the triple burst. We can keep the Omni Dragon Brotor, Black Dragon, and Beat Cop. Okay? We're gonna shuffle this up. They lose a card in their hand. And we do this. Saryuja. So Saryuja's been summoned. 4 cards. Matrix, another pill. We don't want the pill. I guess we want the Matrix. In this case, I can't get access to Heretic. Yeah, that seems a little bit impossible. So Saryuja effect, special summon out the Thunder Dragon Matrix, and then I'm gonna use Hawk's effect. Get out Thunder Dragon Roar. This one's gonna be this. This one, I am going to convert to that. Effect of the Matrix. Add Matrix. That is our finishing board. So we have a negate, double anti-search, and these are all pretty big monsters. Yeah, so that is one form of extension. Technically, yeah, if you want the extra negate, oh man, because the searching does not matter, then you can do this. You can still keep pushing. Is it possible to put all of them onto the board? Is it possible to do this and say that? Yes, it is possible, but that only works if I had both Thunder Dragon Duo and Giant Rex as extenders. If you have both of these, you can definitely do it. It's harder because when you make the first play, the Giant Rex is the material that will be used to go into the Saryuja, so that's point 1. Point 2 is rather than having these materials here, you'll have one Colossus here, and then you have Thunder Dragon Duo below it, and you get a special summon from one of these pills, and that's basically how you get to a board like this. You need the extra extenders to get there. It's possible, but it is also very much luck-sacky. Alright, that is all I got for this video. I am so tired right now, but if you guys enjoyed Dino Thunder without the dangers, hit that thumbs up. If you guys want to see more stuff similar to this kind of deck profile, more rulings, more shenanigans, also setting up my live stream, so go check out my Twitch at MST.TV _Tombox on Twitch. Follow me on that. I've set up a new stream. It's gonna happen very soon. I lay out stuff and that stuff, all that junk is all done. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you guys like this video, thumbs up, hit subscribe, ding the notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please drop us a like so we know we are doing a good job, and you can also subscribe to MST.TV for more fantastic videos by clicking on the button on the left. Don't forget to check out our partners at Imperium Duelist. They make really high quality mats, including some of my own limited edition release stuff. And if you want to check out one of our past videos, click here on the right. As always, don't forget to hold on to your MST.TV, and I'll see you next time.